trustees of the Guzi Peace Prize, the president and owner of La Escala Hotel, restaurant in Malate, Mr. Crispin Soto. And last but not the least, of course, a former congressman of the Philippines, Congressman Eduardo Sita, no need an introduction. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are very proud to have here a Philippine dramatic actor, respectable, iconic, admired by the young and old, a man with a great leadership, a man of concise experience in running the government and being with the marginal, subsistence, and the oligarch. Of course, admirable actor, awarded, multi-awarded actor that will receive the Guzi Peace Prize in his political leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Francisco Isko Moreno Dumagoso. Please welcome. Thank you. And I also would like to, of course, I forget a very distinguished, medical doctor both in the Philippines and in the United States, Dr. Pobre. I'm sorry, I did not see your face over there. Dr. Pobre is a very excellent orthopedic surgeon, very renowned in San Francisco, in California, in New York, in Washington, D.C., and of course here in the Philippines. And he is also a very philanthropic man. And I forget Dr. The lady over there beside you.
Judy.
Doctora Judy. Doctora, I called you. I'm very sorry. I was not able to see you a while ago. Doctor, thank you for coming because you are assisting us into our medical office. I don't mean to offend, but I was looking over here and I don't mean to offend. I'm very sorry. I apologize. And as I said this morning, I'm sorry. I am a bit kind of anxious and tired because since last night we have no sleep because we have a really beautiful mercy mission in the place where Barangay Captain Gaa is handling a lot of indigent people. And there my children are, and it was very successful this morning. Thank you for gathering those street children and senior citizens in your place in San Juan. Thank you. And we have first a toast for Mayor Francisco Isko Moreno Dumagoso. A great success in glory with God and all of us, and let his political will be more than what he is now to lead the people in the coming future that could change the difference to this nation. Salute! Would you like to have dinner first before the nomination? Nomination. All right. Okay. Here, of course. All right. The nomination would be read by Congressman Eduardo Sita. Maybe Mr. Sita, after this one.
To go face to face. The Guzi Peace Prize Philippines and the International Committee have decided to award the Guzi Peace Prize for 2019 to you, the Honorable Mayor of Manila, Francisco Moreno Dumagoso, for your untiring efforts working for people's amelioration to find peaceful solutions for people's welfare by promoting peace through state solutions. You have contributed greatly to the lives of people through consistently creating positive changes since your election as the 27th mayor of the city of Manila. Your involvement in reducing crime and environmental degradation has shown rapid improvement in such a short span of time. For your political leadership, being the Vice Mayor of the City of Manila, also from 2007 to 2016, for your diligence in fulfilling your role as Vice Chairman of the Manila Historical and Heritage Commission and studies in law in Arellano University, and for being a 3-term councilor of Manila's 1st Congressional District, for your educational background in legislation and local finance at the University of the Philippines, public administration in the Pamantasan and Luzon and Maynila, for your active participation in leadership and governance at the John F. Kennedy School of Government at Harvard University and at the University of Oxford, being a source of joy and entertainment for the local Filipino community as you were a highly popular film actor in the 90s. Needless to say that your endeavors have provided great opportunities that ameliorated the political standards and quality of life, therefore achieving peace and prosperity. And above all else, Mr. Mayor, you have shown the true essence of leadership by example. What you do speaks louder than what you say. Congratulations for being this year's nominee of the Guzi Peace Prize International Awards Committee. Shall we give him a big hand? And the Honorable Barry S. Guzi, Chairman of the Board, Guzi Peace Prize International. Mr. Hazim Dawood, President of the Board, Guzi Peace Prize International. Your presence is eagerly expected on November 27, 2019, Wednesday, 6 p.m. at the Philippine International Convention Center to receive the distinguished honor, dedicated and integral achievement for your significant contribution to statesmanship. Your presence at the night of the event will be highly appreciated by the Guzi Peace Prize Philippines and International Committee, the Filipino people, Asia, and the whole world. Your presence in the event will enhance human dignity, friendship, and goodwill. Congratulations. Mabuhay po kayo.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you sa inyo. Thank you. Thank you po.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you the confirmed laureates of the Guzi Peace Prize for 2019. That I would begin with Dr. Bernhard Salvo of Germany. We have the Governor General of Antigua and Barbuda, Governor General Rodney Williams. It is a small state but under the British Commonwealth, but member of the United Nations. We have Professor Jeffrey Leavitt of Athens, Greece. We have the Minister of Health and the current Senator of Thailand, member of the royalty of the Sawanap movie and Adulyati royalty, Dr. Terekhit Yaron Sitazin of Thailand. We have Honorable Edward Ko of Malaysia. We have Ambassador Mario Adolfo Bucaro Flores from Guatemala, who is the ambassador of Guatemala to Israel. He is working for peace in Israel. We have the president of Belkent University from Istanbul, Turkey, Professor Dr. Burak Kuntay of Turkey. We have a lady who worked into the wellness and a very famous celebrated figure in Moscow, Russia, Madame Margarita Pashukova of Russia. We have a former Assistant Attorney General of the United Nations from Belgium, a Belgian ambassador to the United States, ambassador, public debater. We have a great doctor who worked in peace between Asia, the Middle East, and Latin America, who is a British, Dr. Tribor Gibbs. We have also Dr. Mark Berilowicz of Lithuania. We have also he is a former mayor of Lucknow, India, and he is also a deputy minister of the state of Uttar Pradesh. That's why I asked all the Indians to come here, because he is the biggest head of the Bhagalpat party, assisting Prime Minister Modi in India, and he is a possible of becoming a future Prime Minister of India, Dr. Dinesh Sharma, the mayor of Lucknow. You guys are from Lucknow. Yes. And now a deputy minister of the state of Uttar Pradesh. And we have the Chief Justice of Swaziland, MCB Mapalala. We have the former president of South Africa after Nelson Mandela, President Kgalema Motlanthe. He is sure of coming, because I would like to make sure he's coming. He's booking his flight, it's already confirmed. He's definitely coming. And we have a prosecutor and a justice recently, and the father is Attorney General of the whole Argentina. This is Justice Ignacio Mahiques of Buenos Aires, Argentina. And another is a professor of neuroscience and doctor of neuroscience, a very famous professor in Harvard University, Dr. Gary Dunbar. And of course, involved in nutrigenomics in Auckland, New Zealand. He is very renowned there, a very celebrated doctor, Dr. John Cook. And of course, the very first time that we will have from Israel, recommended by Benjamin Netanyahu, that I could not refuse. Anyway, he is doing peace and charitable work between the Islamic people and between the Jewish people, because when there is always a war, it is his Hatzalah organization that is helping those that are victims of wars. He is Mr. Eli Bear. And of course, here, of course, our very own Mayor Francisco Isko Moreno Dumaguso. Those are the 19 laureates of the Guzi Peace Prize for 2019. And let's have a toast again. Salud. And then please, dinner must be, please have your dinner. Dinner first. Have your dinner. Please. Mr. Mayor, could you please have your words tonight before you will depart?
Thank you. Thank you, Your Excellency. I beg your indulgence, ladies and gentlemen. I have to leave at 7 because, in fact, I have 5 o'clock, but I adjusted. I came here first in Penn, but I have to be in BGC, Shangri-La for another. But be that as it may, wala akong maisip na salita. Kundi magpasalamat sa inyo. Na on behalf of the people of Manila, we are honored and grateful to Guzi Peace Prize Foundation for including me in this year's event of sets of awards.
You deserve it.
You deserve it, Mayor.
You deserve it.
You deserve
Kaya
to
ninyo,
represent the Philippines.
niawa ang Diyos, basta po kami kung ano po nasimulan namin, itutuloy-tuloy lang namin. Ito naman wala naman kami masamang intensyon, kundi maisaayos muli ang lungsod ng Maynila at maisaayos din ang mga taga-Maynila. Dahil, Manila is the capital of the Philippines and the window of the country. So I think it is unfair for other cities for us to not to do our job, because if you see uncertainty and tyranny and anarchy in the city of Manila, as if there is anarchy and chaos in the entire country, it is quite unfair. So that's why we're moving heaven and earth in our own little way to bring back those glorious days of the city of Manila. It will be a challenging task. It will not be easy. It will not happen overnight. But we just started. And I'm not going to stop. As long as I'm here as mayor of the city, we'll pursue to bring back the Paris of the East.
Yes.
That's what they call Manila, the Pearl of the Orient,
The pearl.
the ever loyal city. That's what they called in the past. So again, I'll see you on November 27th.
Yes.
Yes.
So I will coordinate your yes.
But again and again, let me take this opportunity also, not only to thank you, but also, if I'm not asking too much, please help Manila. Please help us.
We are there.
Because I cannot do it alone. We cannot do it alone. We need everybody's cooperation. Because we're catching up with about 20 years of stagnation and hibernation. So, in our own little way, we'll do CPR together. We have to revive, resurrect the city of Manila. And I think it is not impossible. It is hard, harder than you think. But what I believe, it is not impossible.
Yes.
Yes. Especially, with everybody's cooperation, participation, I think someday, somehow, Manila will be vibrant again. Hopefully, may awa ang Diyos. Again, Your Excellency, member of the board, and head of our different committees, dignitaries, and our foreign visitors, I hope you understand my Tagalog. On behalf of the people of Manila, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We are now about to cry Manila. Manila, God first.
By the way, the Guzi Peace Prize 2019 is in live via satellite for 42 nations, is sponsored by the Supreme Master Qinghai Television in Taiwan.
I offer one last toast to the distinguished mayor of the city of Manila, Isko Moreno. Mabuhay po kayo, mayor. Pagkatuloy po din yung inyong magandang gawain sa Manila.
Let's have pictures siguro, no?
Picture to
Please
everyone.
come forward.
Picture etneb lang.
Lagi ko mapupuno lalo.
Ito kiniyawan. Anak ko, Diyos ko. I'm not qualified.
Please, please. At the back, please. At the back. Gentlemen, at the back, please, of the mayor. Thank you. Everyone, please. Thank you. Everyone at the back of the mayor, please. Thank you. Okay. We have the official photographer. We will share to you the official photo. Christian.
Okay.
Mr. Ambassador, we will share the photo too.
You asked,
Okay.
guard, 20 pesos each.
To Christian. Okay.
Kayo mo lang ang tawa rates.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. One more. Thank you.
So many cell phones. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.